my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And in this corner, it's Roy Jones Jr., 180 centimeters tall with 188 centimeter reach. And he'll be taking on the legend himself, Saul Canello Alvarez. He's 172. It's the incomparable Saul Canello Alvarez, a four-division multi-time world champion, quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
This is going to be an intense stare-off before the fight starts.
That said, cannot wait for this one, and here we go.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He threw the hook, didn't land. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Takes that jab. Have you ever danced with the devil under the pale moonlight? That's what these two men are about to go through as they've been talking so much trash on social media. It's time to settle the score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Solid punch. And he fails to score with that left hook. Counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good,
very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right.
Who will be buzzed first? And he misses with that jab. He blocks the uppercut. He got out of the way of that right hook. Keep an eye on this slugger. As you know, he's willing to take 3 to give 1. That's his game plan, and it's worked out pretty well for him so far.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he just missed with that left jab. And he just misses with that jab. And he these middleweight type of fights, Johnny, you're obviously not going to see the speed you see in some of the... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to...
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? He missed with that jab. He misses with that jab. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
He misses with that jab. These two are the perfect dance partners. Nope, that hook won't score. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout. Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? That left hook misses. He caught him with a left hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You've just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Nice exchange here from both men. Hook. Missing with that right hook. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? And he caught him there with a right hook. The jab doesn't quite connect. Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you've got a fast fighter, they will cut you to ribbons, and they know it's a matter of time before either you get desperate or the referee jumps in and saves you. This is a natural gift.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That big hook doesn't land. And there he caught him with a stiff jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Power, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
Look at him now.
He's going to be the first one to get caught. A swing and a miss with the right hook. Just misses with that big right hand. He didn't take that jab well at all. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Swing and a miss with the hook. Big left there, but misses. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You gotta hope they run.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right.
Which fighter's going to get caught first? That one lands. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He gets out of the way of that left hand. Both men step back for just a moment. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. The problem, a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny? Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Hook. Missing with that jab. Nope, that jab not going to score. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That could be the real difference.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Missing with the left hook. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to actually outbox the fight and beat them on points.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny.
That was super tight. I dread being the judge.
He's going to be the first one to get caught. Got him with a left jab. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Caught him with a stiff jab. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down. His jab just got blocked. That jab doesn't score. Phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Don't think too much yet.
Who's going to be the first one to get buzzed? Throws the jab but does not score. He knows that right hand's coming and still can't do anything about it. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Caught him with that power punch. He got caught clean by a left hook. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
So important. The referee's got to do his fight right. He's got to judge this right. He's got to do his job right.
Don't get carried away. Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. Fine. It's so important now in the first minute of this next round to get on top of him.
Each one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. That left hand misses. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Can they figure out the combination to this sink? Swing and a miss with that jab. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not going to hurt anybody. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea.
It's too hard to split. Do you listen to your head or your heart?
Don't let him get back in the fight. Don't let him get hunted. Give him a step. Good work. That's it. Just get yourself back. Good back.
He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Jab does not score. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Hit him with a left jab. Ooh, that punch hurt him. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, that's a bit of a surprise there, Johnny. This fight ends in a draw.
no complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.